Alright, so welcome back to my channel, you guys. I want to go ahead and do my November favorites. And isn't it crazy that it's almost December and the year is almost up? That is just so crazy to me. I cannot fathom that. But I want to go ahead and do my November favorites because, you guys, I spent so much money on makeup this month. It is actually really bad, but I do have a lot of stuff that I do love in my little collection right here. So you guys want to stick around and see what they are, then go ahead and keep on watching. Alright, so the first one that I have been loving so much, you guys, is a Cover FX Power Play Foundation. This I do have on my face today, and when I tell you it is the best foundation I have ever tried in my whole entire life, I honestly mean that. Like, you guys can see my face right now, it will look exactly like this 8 hours from now, and it doesn't break apart, it doesn't separate. The color is perfect for my skin tone, and if you have oily skin, like I told you guys, you will not get oily at all. So it is a little bit pricey. I know it's like $45, but when I tell y'all this is worth it, just go ahead and buy it and believe me. So the next one is a Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder in the shade Dark 3. This, when I first saw it, you guys, I was like, this color looks a little bit too light for my skin tone, especially when you go ahead and swatch it. This is what it looks like on the back of my hand. And it does look a little bit ashy, but at the same time, when you go ahead and press it on your face, for some reason, it doesn't transfer any color on your face. It just sets your foundation, and that's it. And I do know a lot of people are saying that it makes you look like you have a filter on your face. I don't really see that. But what I do love about this is it controls my oils, and it doesn't add extra color on my face that I don't need, if that makes any sense. Because my MAC powder, I do love that, but it adds a little bit of orange tint to my foundation, and I don't like that at all. But this is a translucent powder. You go ahead and press it into your face and it just sets your foundation. But yeah, there's not too much to say about this powder. I do love it. The only thing I will say is it's pretty pricey, and you only get like 0.28 oz or ounces. I'm not sure exactly how you say that. So it's not a lot of product in here, but it does work at the same time, and I do love it. So moving on to bronzer, I do have the Bobbi Brown bronzer in the shade Deep, and when I first saw this, you guys saw it on my Sephora haul, I thought this was too dark for my face, but this is like the perfect color, you guys. And one thing I do want to mention, when you go ahead and apply this on your face, it doesn't look too red or too orange or too dark. It just makes you look like you have a sun-kissed look, and that's the look that I'm going for, because I do have it on my face today, and it just looks absolutely perfect. You can't see where it starts or stops. It just blends into your skin like butter. Y'all know I always say butter, but it just blends into your skin like butter, and it just does exactly what it says it does. And to be completely honest, you guys, when I first went ahead and tried this out, I wasn't completely in love with it. For some reason, it just didn't impress me. But then when I went back to my other bronzers, I realized like this does something a little bit different. It just makes you look very nice and glowy and bronzy, and that's the look that I'm always going for. So if you haven't tried this, please go ahead and pick it up. I know it's a very old product, and pretty much everybody has tried this at this point, but if you haven't, I highly recommend it. So moving on to the Farsali Skin Tune Blur Primer. This one impressed me so much, because when I first heard about it, I just thought it was gimmicky. I didn't believe it, and I put it on my face, and I was like, wow, I can tell a difference with my foundation. So this, when you go ahead and apply it on your face, first let me open it up and show you guys what it looks like. So it has like this thick white milky substance, and then when it dries, it has like a powder like feel to it, which is perfect if you do have oily skin. But what I love about this is when you go ahead and apply it on your skin, it honestly does have that little filter that it gives off, and it makes your skin look really nice and smooth and flawless. So I highly recommend this. It is $54, so it's pretty pricey, but at the same time, when something does exactly what I wanted to do, I don't care about the price. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take my words back, because I didn't believe it at first, but it does work, so my bad. Now for lashes, I do have the Miss 3D Volume lashes, and this is their silk lashes, and these are only $3. First of all, why did no one tell me they had lashes like this in the beauty supply store for $3? Because if you go ahead and buy this anywhere else, it would be like $21 to $30, but these are only $3. And what I love about these are they don't feel cheap at all. They don't fall apart. You go ahead and put it on your eyes, and it feels really nice and comfortable. And I'm just like, how is it $3? Like, I don't know. I don't know. So I want to go ahead and quickly mention this, because when I saw it in the store, I couldn't believe the price and the quality of this. It just doesn't match up, because the price, I feel like this should be like at least $10 or more, but the fact that they're $3 means we're gonna go ahead and save a little bit of money. So if you haven't tried this out, I'm telling y'all right now, go to the beauty supply store and find these, because these are amazing quality and they're cheap. Like, So now that it's winter time, y'all, my lips are so dry and flaky, and I was just like, this has never happened to me before, but I will say it is really cold outside. So I went to Sephora and I went ahead and picked up the Laneige Lip Sleep-In Mask. I'm not sure if I said that correctly, Laneige, but this has saved my lips, you guys, tremendously because it has been so flaky and dry. But what I love about this is when you go ahead and open it up, it is $20, but you do get a lot of product in here. And it does have on the box, it says it has raspberries, strawberries, cranberries, goji berries, blueberries, and vitamin C to help your lips out. So it definitely does work. I go ahead and put it every single night and I wake up with very soft, supple lips. All right, they're not dry no more, you guys. So I highly recommend this. Everyone's been talking about this, so I want to go ahead and try it out, and it actually does work. So the last two I do have are kind of like skincare items, and the first one I do want to talk about is the LaVanilla Healthy Deodorant Solid Stick, and this is their Sport Luxe version. But when it comes to natural deodorant, you guys, I am very picky because some of them kind of play you and they stop, like, you know, doing their job around 4 to 6 hours. This lasts 6 to 8 hours. I mean, then I have to go ahead and reapply, which is totally fine. But one thing I do want to mention about this is my underarms have been so dark and pigmented, and I didn't know if it was from like shaving or genetics or anything like that, but I've been using this for about like 3 weeks or 2 weeks now, and I've noticed my underarms have lightened up so much. And I think it's because of the natural deodorant, because when I use regular deodorant, I'm low-key kind of like allergic to it because it has aluminum in there, all those parabens and all that bad stuff that I don't need. And honestly, I do think it's because of the natural deodorant, because when I use regular deodorant, it makes my underarms kind of peel and I have like allergic reactions to it. So it probably makes it get a little bit darker over time. But with this, because it has only healthy ingredients in here, it doesn't irritate my skin. So I'm not saying it lightens your underarms, but at the same time, that's what it's been doing for me. But yeah, this has been helping me out so much. I just want to go ahead and quickly mention this because it's bomb. It's $14, even though it's a little bit, you know, up there in price. I still think it's worth it. Now moving on to the Kiehls Turmeric and Cranberry Seed Energizing Radiance Mask. This is supposed to brighten your skin's appearance, and it does exactly that, you guys. So when you go ahead and open this up, this is what it looks like. You do get a lot of product in here because this was like $39, but you get so much product in here that I think it's worth it. But when you go ahead and put this on your face and wash it off, y'all, my skin looks so radiant and glowy. Like, no other mask I have tried has done exactly what this has, because they always claim to help your pores or make you look, you know, like brighter or something like that. But this one right here, when you actually go ahead and put it on your face, it really has like immediate results, and I have just been loving this so much. I love the way it dries, I love the way it feels on my skin, and it's a really good mask. So I just want to go ahead and let you guys know about that. So yeah, those are all the products I have been loving this month. I do hope you guys enjoyed my video, and also let me know down below what you have been loving this month, because I love to go ahead and read that in the comments. So yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe on your way out. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next one.